we do, and it's a very normal thing that we do as human beings, which is that we pull pieces of these data together in what land up being coherent narratives. Mm-hmm. Now, these coherent narratives hang together in some way in our minds, but they don't always necessarily reflect our values or reflect who we want to be. So we might have a coherent narrative that says, I'm not a creative person, or I'm not good at math, or I would love to have this particular career, but actually I'm not going to be successful of it. And sometimes that narrative is born out of some reality in our lives. You know, we might not be fundamentally hugely talented at this particular part of creative thinking, or bringing it together in a product. But often what happens is we draw together these narratives, these stories, and they are normal, they are natural, because what they do is they help us to shortcut, to think of Dan Kahneman's work in System 1 thinking, where we make these quick, intuitive deductions. You know, do I trust this person? Do I not trust that person? Should I put my hand up for this opportunity? Should I not? So what we do is we create these narratives. The narratives themselves are normal. We all do it. And it's a way of keeping us sane in a busy world. But what starts to happen is some of our narratives can not serve who we want to be. So I want to put my hand up for this opportunity, but the narrative that started maybe when I was 13 years old, that told me who I am, what I deserve, what I'm good at, what I'm not good at, holds me back because I've now got this story that I'm living into. And so what we have is we have a story that, instead of becoming a part of us, where we're saying to ourselves, is this story, yeah, it's a story, it makes sense, but is it actually reflective of who I want to be? Is it reflective of my values? Instead, the story owns us rather than we owning the story. And, you know, one example of, you know, what, again, Dan Kahneman thinks of as these intuitive System 1 thinking, and that I talk about in my book, is, you know, stereotypes, biases. All of these things are narratives that we often draw together, but that hinder our ability to actually thrive effectively.